Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and today I have 4 bodices for you. I am selling these one bodice per person because there's so much interest in these and people keep missing out. So one bodice per person. If you're interested in more than one, when you order, tell me your order of preference for the ones you want. And if your first choice is not available, then I can give you your second one if it is available. So that being, also my usual disclaimer when offering bodices, more times than not, the bodice is more difficult to work with because usually, and I think that is the case with all 4 of these, the stitching, the hand stitching that holds the beads and sequins on goes all the way through the satin, so you can't remove them for the most part without losing beads and sequins. You usually have to fussy cut around. I am going to put a link down below to a video that Liz Benavides did over on her channel on how she takes apart a bodice. So if that's helpful for anybody. Let me get started. Bodice number 1. I'm going to show these the best I can with the camera angle. This one is a sleeveless bodice, almost kind of a, well, not halter, but it's sleeveless. There are no sleeves on this one. The appliques on here are embroidered. I'm going to come down in a second so you can see the detail. I'm just going to pan real quick. There is a little bit of discoloration around the top. This is was a used wedding dress, obviously. There's a little bit of discoloration, but not too bad. The top part is on tulle. I'm going to pan down so you can see. There's a lot of appliques on here. Down to this to the bottom here. I'm going to come in so you can see the detail, and then I'm going to flip it over because the majority of what you're going to get is actually on the back. So let's come in. This one there's a big medallion at the bottom of the bodice. This has clear sequins, but there are, well, actually, no, the sequins on this one are white, and I'll show you that in a second. There are tiny iridescent bugle beads. A lot of bugle beads on this one, and those are, you can see them coming, beads and bugle beads coming around the design of the appliques. Cluster of little pearls, and these are the white sequins are on this one. This one has white sequins. Come up just a little bit so it'll make you dizzy when I pan. So the whole front is covered with appliques up to the top, and this part around the chest is on tulle, so those you'll easily be able to cut out. You've got the beads coming across here. So this is the front. On the back, there are satin covered buttons going all the way down. All the way down. This is a long bodice. There are 3 rolled roses on here, satin rolled roses. And then I also left there was peplum on this dress, and I left the peplum on and it's covered with appliques. I am actually working on the appliques on this dress right now, so here's a kind of a sneak peek of some appliques that will be coming up, actually in grab bags, probably my next set of grab bags. And all of these on the peplum are removable. You will be able to get these off, and that there's obviously 2 sides to that. And let's see, you have these appliques down here, and there's also some hem along the bottom of the peplum. This one does weigh quite a bit, and it will have to go, it weighs between 1 and 2 pounds, so it will have to go priority mail. But there's a lot that you can work with on this one. This is bodice number 1, and I am asking $16 for this one, plus shipping. The prices don't include shipping. Bodice number 2 is the bodice from that dress that you've seen some appliques recently that are corded. It is cream, clear sequins on this one. I'll come down in a second, but I'm just going to pan. This one has long sleeves, and the sleeves are covered with these appliques all the way down. And the front is covered with these appliques as well. There's some hanging off the bottom. I'm going to come down. You've got these hanging off the bottom down here, and then the rest are all, oops, there goes my remote, hold on. I'm just dragging stuff all over my desk here. And along the neckline are these rows and rows. Come down. These rows of beads, beaded trim all along the neckline. And then your sleeves have these beautiful flowers on them as well. And I believe these need to be fussy cut to be able to use them, or you'll lose the beading. And of course on the bodice, that's where the majority of the beadwork is on a wedding dress. So that's the front, bodice number 2. Flip it over. You still have quite a bit on the back as well. 2 of those large flowers and some smaller ones on either side. No satin covered buttons on this one. So this is bodice number 2. It does weigh between 1 and 2 pounds. It's just over the weight for first class, so this will have to go priority mail as well. I am asking $15 for this one. That's bodice number 2. Bodice number 3 is a cut work. You saw some of the cut work appliques from this dress in my last applique bundle or applique grab bag video. It is covered with them. It has short sleeves that are on tulle, so you'll definitely be able to cut those apart in all different kinds of ways. I'm just going to pan down so you can see. I cut off as much of the material and the stuffing that was in the sleeves as I could to get it down just barely below the weight for first class shipping. So this one can go first class. And these are the our cut work appliques. You can see this one. This one has seed beads, clear seed beads as part of the bead work, and then pearl beads and clear sequins. This one is a white dress. These are all the appliques that are on the front. Quite a bit to work with there. Fair amount of beadwork on this one. And those are the sleeves. And then the back has just a few satin covered buttons on the back, but still quite a bit of appliques on the back as well, all the way down. So this is bodice number 3. I am asking $12 for this one. And then finally, bodice number 4 is a white with iridescent sequins. It is long sleeves. It has this gorgeous dangle in the front. There's the dangle right there. Doesn't look like anything's missing from it. All the dangles are intact. Lots of beadwork on this one. I'm going to pan down. It has a couple more dangles on it. You've got another dangle here and another dangle there. And lots of beads. Lots of beads and sequins on this one. And there's the bottom one. Iridescent, definitely iridescent sequins on this one. They're really catching the light. All the way up. There's tulle in the front. Pretty beadwork in here. And there are your dangles around the neckline. And then this one has long sleeves. Part of it is on tulle up in here, and it attaches to the satin part. And going all the way down to a kind of a medallion at the bottom here. There are some satin covered buttons on each sleeve. And then on the back, there are satin covered buttons going all the way down on the back. And more appliques on either side, going all the way down. So this is bodice number 3. It weighs just under the weight for first class. I am asking $16 for this one. If you are interested in any of these bodices, as always, the instructions on how to order are in the description box below. Send me an email with your order of preference of the ones you're interested in. As they sell out, I will mark them sold down below. And that's all I have for now. Bye for now.